Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and for today's video, we will be talking about cross-stitching. Yes, I know, I said cross-stitching, not diamond painting. Something that we have never ever discussed here on this channel, okay? So, if that is something new and something that you're interested in, please stay tuned. Okay guys, so we are back, and again, my name is Kathy. Here on my channel we talk about unboxing, first impressions, quick reviews, and in between we also talk about journaling, diamond painting, how to save money, how to blog easier, and everything that I'm just interested in. And for today, for the first time on my channel, we will be talking about cross-stitching. Now I know people are like, what? I thought you were just into diamond painting. Well, actually, a few thousand years ago, back when I was a teenager, I got into cross-stitching. It started with a kit that was sent to me by my mom, and then we had a project in school. So, you know, if you're one of those people who know baguettes and were born in the 80s, you would know what I'm talking about. We used to do cross-stitch for projects in school, and I got into it, and I would cross-stitch a lot, like a lot. I did like 5 feet cross stitches, and eventually, you know, as with life, I just kind of stopped doing it. So I still have a lot of my previous projects. I will share photos of the ones that I still have. I still have the patterns, but now that I'm nearing my 40s, I was like, I don't have the patience to just, you know, keep counting. So for those who are not aware, this is a cross stitch pattern, okay? So if you look, it's similar to diamond painting, but the difference with diamond painting is when you get the pattern, this will already be present, and then you just kind of put the beads one by one, right? But with cross stitches, well, the way it was done before, you will receive a blank canvas, and then you kind of have to count by tens, and then just put a mark, and then you have to do it like 10 here, 10, 10, 10 here. And then you start in the middle. So you find the middle point, and then you mark that. And then you do the same with the pattern, and then you kind of start from the middle going up or going down. That's how cross stitches were done before. You have a blank canvas, and then you have to do the X's one by one, which is really intimidating. And if you get one X wrong, so the X here is the bead in diamond painting, it really messes up the entire photo. So it's very hard. It takes a lot of patience and skill. But I just recently found out that there is now a thing called stamped cross stitch, and that's what we will be discussing. So apparently this is the pattern, right? If you look, see, this is what I was talking about. So this is the pattern. Before, the patterns were not colored, so it will be black and white, and we'd kind of use our highlighter to just mark the parts that we've already done. So for example, here, if you've already done the sevens here, you just highlight that, and that's how you know you're done with that. So that's how the pattern is before, right? So again, as I said, very intimidating. But now with stamp cross stitch, ta-da! I am a little bit in shock, because now, there you go. This is the canvas now, and it's already stamped. So you just have to follow everything, which is really, I don't know, for me, very surprising. I don't know how I feel yet about it. I'm excited because it's not going to take me ages to see. This is what I'm talking about. See? They counted 10, 20, 30, 40. Before, you would count manually one by one, and there'd be an X there. And then you count again, there'd be an X. So before, the canvas was just like this. It's all like this. Like, you'd get the entire thing this way. There's no color, there's no design, there's no pattern. It was very hard. But when you do finish one, very rewarding. Okay, so now they made it a lot easier. It looks like a diamond painting, but you still have the threads, and you still have to do the excess one by one. But honestly, for me, this is so much easier, okay? And yes, I am going to, battle it out with anyone who's never done the old style of cross stitching. This is easier. The old way was much harder, like way more effort, really way more effort. So here, apparently you have the legend. So you see the greens are the 1. So here, that would be number 3, 712, which is here, I'm assuming this. So 3, and then this is the color. So I guess because I'm not used to this style, it's a little bit more confusing for me, because I have to check, like the 01, the 712 is the green, so that's this one, 712. Because before, we would get that like solo, and then you'd have the numbers written there, so you'd know exactly what the DMC code is. Okay, so for those who don't know, DMCs, this one, it's like the universal code for all the colors. So it's kind of like, if you say red, like HSBC red has their own, there's a certain number corresponding to it. Okay, so this is how you do the cross stitch now. This is the stamp cross stitch. This one, the one I'm holding, is by Judy's Rhinestone cross stitch. She's also the same person where I got this fantastic diamond painting set. I will link down her shop below, and I will also be showing you guys the different stamp cross stitch that she has. Her designs are just amazing. She has this kawaii designs, this really Korean style cartoon designs, and they are just so gorgeous. Okay, so this one, once this is done, it will actually look like this. Pretty hard, right, to imagine, kasi this one is monochrome, this one's just like, whoo, like this is like a brain scan in steroids. Okay, so this is what they call a stamp cross stitch. So if you're interested in cross stitching, but the old style, intimidated you, this is the perfect way to go ahead and get started, so that you'd have a feel if the cross stitching is for you. Again, cross stitching is harder than diamond painting, but with this style, it made it a lot easier. But I still think that diamond painting is easier and more therapeutic than this. But this one, these are things that you would make for someone that you really, really love, or like you just really want to, put the design in your house or home. So there. So if you look at the back, it's very clean. The ink did not, reach the back. And what I know is when you're done with cross stitching, the back is supposed to also look clean. Now, I'm not the best in cross stitching. The back of all my patterns look like things just happened. But my point is, I'm not entering a competition. I'm just doing this for myself. So again, who cares, right? So this one I'm very excited to make, and at least it's a bite size. It's a bite size sample, and then that's for cross stitching. This is the size. Okay, so this is 108 width, 88 height, meaning, so diba I said 88 height. This one, this entire box, it's 88 squares. Okay, this one is 108 squares. That's how they count. Okay, so if you count the squares, these are the squares. See, if you count that, they'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, that's how it is. So, but now they made it easier because they're already the ones who place the 10, 20 there. Before, you'd have to literally mark X, count again, X, count again, X. So, again, way easier to do this now. So, if you're looking for a new hobby, if you're looking for something else to do aside from diamond painting, dancing on TikTok, singing on TikTok, acting on TikTok, this is another option that you can do. What I like about cross stitching is that it builds character, because it will build your patience, and it will build your discipline. So if you have kids who need creative things to do, if they are bored and complaining and they want to do something, I suggest that you get them a stamped cross stitch or a diamond painting, because this will really, really help them you know, be busy for a long while. Okay, so I hope that you like my small feature on stamp cross stitch. And if you are interested in ordering, please choose to order via Judy's Rhinestone cross stitch. I personally don't know her. I've met her online. She is one of the sweetest gals out there, and you know, why shouldn't we support someone who's trying to make an honest business? So I'll link down her shop below. Please send her a message that you saw her shop through my channel. Tell her I said hi, and I hope that you guys, you know, support local, buy local, love local, and always remember to find your happy because you deserve it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.